Hello everyone, good evening. So can anyone confirm audible or not? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear.
Yes, sir, audible.
Yeah. So let's start with the discussion. You know about this course, right? The course is like full stack Python. As part of the course duration, first of all, it's like 3 months. The course duration is like 3 months. Daily we are going to take like 1 hour session. Okay, it's like 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, as part of this course, which topics we are going to discuss. If you want to know, okay, I will share you the content. Just you can drop a mail. I will share you the content. Okay, you can go through that content. Otherwise, you can go through our website. There you can find the content. Okay, content it's not a matter. Just you can go through that one. There is no need to discuss about the content at this moment. Okay, so first question. You joined this course, right? Once you completed this course, for example, you attend for the sessions, you completed like 3 month sessions. What is our next level step after 3 months? Okay, once you learn this course, okay, what is your next level step after 3 months? What kind of opportunities you can get it after learning this course? What kind of opportunities you can get it in the software industry? What kind of role you are going to handle? What is your role if you learn this course? That is the first question. Okay, you learn the course, but what next? What next? If you learn full stack Python, what kind of opportunities you can get it? That is an important thing, right? Okay, once you learn, okay, if you sit idle, what is the use of that one? There is nothing. So that once you completed this course, what kind of opportunities you can get it? We'll see. The next one, if you want to learn this course, is there any prerequisites? That means I came from some other different background, civil background or mechanical background. Then the time I'm able to understand or not. That is the question, right? Okay, there is no prerequisites, nothing is required. Okay, anyone can understand Python. If you understand my language, my English language, that is enough. You can easily understand Python. So there is no prerequisites, nothing. You can easily understand Python. So that don't worry about from which background you came. Okay, that is not a matter here. Okay, just you have to focus. Okay, 1 hour you have to focus, and you have to spend like 1 hour for practice purpose. On daily basis we are going to give like some programs you have to practice. That's it. From your end you have to do. Our responsibility is like we have to complete that course within 3 months, each and every topic what we mentioned in the content. Your responsibility is like on daily basis you have to practice. Okay, we are going to provide some lab sessions also. Okay, another faculty, okay, they are going to handle, you can join that session. Okay, theory session is different and lab session is different. Okay, we are going to tell the timings of the lab sessions. Okay, we'll discuss that one. That is in future, not now. Okay, once we completed at least 20% of your syllabus, we are going to start our lab sessions. From now onwards, if you start, there is no use. Nothing is there to practice. Just, okay, we need to complete like 20% of syllabus. Then only we are going to start our lab sessions. Lab sessions also completely online. Okay. Up to you, okay, everyone? If you want
Yes,
content,
sir.
you can go to vdschool.com. There you can see the content and everything. Okay, then. Now, if I learn Python, what kind of opportunities I can get it in our software industry? That is the question, right? The answer is like, first thing, if you learn Python, you can get an opportunity as a backend developer. As a backend developer, that is one thing. As a backend developer. Now, obviously, our next question is like what? What is backend developer? Okay, this terminology is new for me. Okay, backend developer, you said what he is going to handle. to whom we are going to call like a backend developer. The next one is like there has some other terminologies also there. It's like front end developer. The next one is like DevOps engineer or a data scientist. Like this different roles are there. If you learn Python, if you learn this full stack Python, okay, you can get an opportunity as like a backend engineer. Okay, now what is backend engineer? Okay, what kind of applications we are going to develop? Okay, using this role, that is the question, right? So I have one small requirement is there. You can understand everything in that requirement. Okay, where exactly we are going to use like a Python. Okay, now let me open Paint. This one everyone knows. This is not a big deal. For example, you go to one of the website like a Facebook only, you can take it. You can take the website is like Facebook. First, if you want to open the Facebook in your browser, okay, not app, in the browser only. Just think in the browser, you just type facebook.com. Now tell me, terminology wise, in the browser, whatever you typed here, this one we can say like what? Domain. This one we can say like a domain. Okay. Whenever you enter facebook.com in your browser, some content is going to load, right? Some content is going to load. Okay, in this I can see in the right side some login also or not. Okay, here your username it is going to ask, and your password also it is going to ask, and login button also you can find it somewhere. Okay, don't think more. Okay, it is like a right side or left side. Okay, don't think about that one. But somewhere you can find your login page, login information related section. You can find it or not. Yes, no? Now tell me, whenever you see this particular one, I want to do one post. I want to post something. Okay, then what you are going to do? Just I'm going to enter some username. I'm going to enter some password. Okay, and I click on the login button. If the username and password is correct, then that time it is navigate to your home page or not. On daily basis, you are going to see, okay, any authentication related application, this is only the procedure or not. You open your website, you can see the login page, you enter username and password, you click on the login button. If the username and password is correct, then the time it is navigate to home page. If it is not correct, then the time it will show one message like, please check entered user ID or password. Yes or no? Okay, now tell me, whenever you open this facebook.com, this content loaded, right? It is loaded means it is not developed by me. Okay, just I open like this. Okay, facebook.com. Whenever I open this, say this is my page, right? This page is visible for me, right? This is not created by me. Okay, am I created this particular view and everything? I'm not. Okay, I'm not created. This one created by some other guy, right? Who is Facebook people created or not? Yes or no? Facebook people, how they created, how, okay, they created this particular page. For that purpose, they needed some technologies or not? Yes or no? Those technologies, terminology wise, what we can say? Anyone knows? Very simple. The content. Okay, see my terminology. The content which is loaded inside the browser. The content which is loaded inside the browser, we can develop by using some technologies. Those technologies, what we can say terminology wise. Those technologies we can say like a, okay, front end, okay, or client side technologies. Okay, client side technologies we can say terminology wise. Either you can say like a front end, or you can say like a client side technologies, front end technologies, or you can say like a client side technologies. Understood so far? The content which is loaded inside the browser. See this is the content which is loaded inside the browser. This content we developed by using some technologies. I am not the person. Somebody developed using some technology. Which technology I used to develop this content? which technology they use to develop this content? Which technologies they use to develop that content? Client side technologies or front end technologies they used? Now next question you can ask, hey, tell me some client side technologies what you know. Tell me some client side technologies what you know. Okay, very simple answer. HTML is a client side technology. CSS
Yes, sir.
client side technology, and JavaScript is like a one of the client side technologies. Why you can say these are like a client side technologies means, okay, these technologies are going to load inside the browser. My browser is acting like a client. Okay, first part is okay, everyone. Now, not only Facebook, anything you can take it, anything you can take it. You can open your browser, open the tab, open one domain name, then you can see some content. That content we develop by using some technologies. Those technologies we can say like a client-side technologies. Okay, now which set technologies we can say like a client-side technologies? HTML, CSS. The next one is like JavaScript. On top of JavaScript, there has some other. We'll see that one. There. Now tell me, my question is, you first time, okay, you are new to Facebook. First time, tell me, you directly log in. Before login, you registered. First time, first time, okay, directly you log in like this.
But
Directly,
we just
okay, here you create an account or not? Yes or no? You created an account or not? Whenever I enter some data, if I click on the sign up, then that time these all are like what? Required fields. Okay. Whenever I entered some data here, if I click on the sign up, this data somewhere my Facebook people stored or not? Tell me. Somewhere my Facebook people stored or not? Come on. If they're
yes, sir.
not stored,
Yes, sir.
each and every time you have to register, right? No need to register every time. So whenever you click on the sign up button, your details somewhere my Facebook people stored. Okay, tell me where they stored. In your machine, in their machine, where they stored. In my machine they stored, I only can use it. Your machine you only can use it. Tell me, it is specific to one machine, it's specific to only one user? No, right? These all users details they stored somewhere in the cloud. Okay, in the cloud. Where they stored means in the cloud, in one DB, you can say in the database they stored all your data or not. So the storage in your software applications, most of the times we use it like what? Databases or not? Yes or no? Come on. Whenever you sign up, your details stored where? In the database. So not only your details, I sign up, you also, some other person also, all our details where they stored. All our details where they stored in the database or not? In the database. Okay. This is my DB. Not only one user, all the users. Now tell me, whenever you click on the login, whenever you click on the login, now tell me, in the background what is the procedure? In the background what happens? Background procedure, tell me. Background procedure. Now see, whenever you logged in, you given your mobile number or email address or password, and password, not or mobile number or email, and you given like what? Password or not? These all details where they stored? These all details where they stored?
Database.
Yes or not? Now tell me, whenever you click on the login button, the procedure, the flow, tell me. Come on. Everyone used Facebook, right? Everyone used. Everyone used Facebook, right? Come on. If I enter the username and password, what happened in the background? If I click on the login, what is the
It
flow?
will it will check whether it is matching or not according to that email ID.
Simple,
Password
right?
is correct or not.
Yes. Okay, all your details already there, where in the database, right? Now
Yes.
your details there are not there. If it is there, then the time I can say like what? You are like a valid user. If it is not there, you are not a valid user or not. So whenever you click on the login button, these details you have to check where. Come on, these details you have to check where? In
Yeah.
the database or not? Yes or no? Come on. See, this is the procedure for any application. For any application, 99% web applications are like this is only the flow. Okay, okay then. Now, whenever you click on the login, this username and password there or not there, it is going to check in the database. But the problem here, what you know, this particular content developed by using which technologies? Tell me, in the browser, some content loaded. That content developed by using which technologies? Come on, this is my browser. This is my content. This content developed by using which technologies? The content which is loaded inside the browser, we can develop by using which technologies? Come on,
Client side technologies.
front end or client side technologies or not? But here the problem, what you know? Client side technology is not having that much capability to communicate with the database, to connect with the database. That kind of future is not there with whom? With whom? With my client side technologies. Then what happened? Okay, I am the person, database, you are like a client. Okay, you don't have that much capacity to communicate directly with me. Then that time how? You have some work with me, you are not able to communicate with directly with me. Okay, you don't know address, whatever it is, you are not able to directly communicate with me, but your goal not changed. You should have to pass some information to me. Then the time, what is your approach? What is your approach? Just you want to pass some information, you want to pass some information to me, but you are not able to communicate. You don't have that much capability to communicate with me, or some restrictions are there. Then what is your approach? Very simple now. You can find some common friend, right? Yes or no? Okay, you can ask or you can pass that information to that guy. Okay, that guy is going to share that information to me or not? Yes or no? Okay, that person is acting like what? An interface between me and you or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Same like this, here also, my clients and technologies are not having the capability to communicate with the database, but my goal not changed. My clients and technology goal is not changed. Then that time, okay, we can find some different approach. What is that approach? You know, in between, he connected with whom? Some other person. That person is like what? Okay, come on. That
Server.
person, yes,
Server.
app or not? Okay, server side application. Okay, I can say client side technologies we developed a client application. By using server side technologies, we can develop server side application. That is like simple thing. Now tell me, my client application communicate with whom? Browser. Okay, my browser or client application communicate with whom directly? Whom? You communicate directly with me na, our common friend?
Or calm.
Common friend or not? Here, my client side application communicate with my server side application or not? My server side application communicate with whom? With my database or not?
Database.
Okay, now it is going to check that username and password is there or not there. If it is there or not there, he is going to give that information to him or not. Hey, your information passed to that guy, okay, or not passed. Some in, okay, I asked some question means, okay, negative or positive answer, you have to give it to me or not. Yes, no. So you can focus on this area now. My client-side application develop using HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Now my server-side applications we can develop using what? Some server-side technologies or not? Tell me some server-side technologies. What do you know? Java. Next, .NET. Next, PHP. Come on, next. Hmm? Some server-side technologies. What you know? PHP. Next, Node.js. Next, Salesforce. Next, Python. Next is what? Python. So by using Python, I can develop server-side applications or okay, back-end application. You can say either server-side application you can say, or you can spell like what? Either back-end application also or not. Now, very simple question. If you know Python, using Python, what kind of applications you can develop? Tell me. What kind of applications you can develop if you know Python? What kind of applications you can develop? Tell me by seeing this.
WP.
It's like server-side applications or back-end applications you can develop or not. Now, see the role. Okay, what is that? Okay, you are like a back-end developer. You are like a server-side in okay, server-side application developer, whatever it is. Most of the times we can say like a back-end developer or not. So if you know Python, I can develop server-side applications or back-end applications. So that's the reason they call me like a back-end developer. They call me like a backend developer. My role is like what? A backend developer. That's it. Yes or no? Okay, now entire flow, see. Entire flow. My client communicate with whom? My client application communicate with whom? Come on. Communicate with whom? Server side application.
Server.
Server side app.
Okay, that is terminology wise. I can say like a request. I can say like a request. Who is going to receive the request? From the client, okay, who received the request? Come on, client send a request to whom?
Server
Sir,
side. Server.
Server side.
sir, who received the request? Server side guy, right?
Server.
Server side guy receive the request or not? Once he receive the request, what he is going to do? Based on your requirement, he is going to connect with the DB or process the request and give the response back to whom? And give the response back to whom?
User.
Client.
Your
Let's
client application or not. Now, if you observe this entire flow, it is a kind of client and server communication application or not. It is like what? A client and server communication application or not. Okay, here the client loaded where? Here the client loaded where? Here the client loaded where? Here the client loaded in the browser, right? If the application which is like a client and server communication application, if my client is always like a browser, that kind of applications, what we can say? Web applications. Okay, in my client and server communication application, if my client always running in the browser, that kind of applications, what we can say? That kind of applications we can say like a web applications or not. So that if you open this facebook.com, okay, this is which kind of application? This is which kind of application? This is loaded the user interface UI, okay, loaded inside where? Browser. Okay, in the background it is communicate with the server application and do something or not. Okay, so the Facebook is like which kind of application? The Facebook is like which kind of application? It is like a web application or not. Okay, in the web application server side code, okay, how we can write it by using PHP also. Here these pages and everything they developed, see, r.php, maybe r means register.php. Okay, PHP also one kind of, okay, server side application development purpose we are going to use. By using PHP you can create the interfaces also, that is not required, leave it. Understood everyone? Come on. If you know Python, you may get an opportunities as like a backend developer or not. So the next one, if you know Python, nowadays the market is like what? Okay, data science ruling the market or not? In the market, okay, if you know data science, it's like related to AI, okay, or machine learning, deep learning. If you know these things, okay, you can get some more opportunities nowadays. If you want to learn the data science related concepts and everything, the basics, okay, the basic libraries and everything they developed by using this Python programming language. If you know this Python programming language, you can extend your knowledge to the next level. Is like what? Learn the data science, learn machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence, data analytics, like this. Okay, you can extend your knowledge to the next level. Got my point? If you want to learn, if you want to become like a, okay, data scientist, okay, machine learning engineer or deep learning, okay, if you want to extend your skills to the next level, then that time, okay, this particular programming language helps you a lot. Understood? One is like you can get an opportunity like what? Backend developer in the market. If you know only Python, full stack Python with some frameworks like Django, Flask, we'll discuss. Okay, that is next level. At this moment, those terminologies also not required for us. You can go through the content. You can come to know what concepts we are going to cover. Understood everyone? If you want to learn the data science, if you want to extend your knowledge to the next level, you can think this Python, okay, this Python course is like a stepping stone for your next level. Okay, for your next level, whatever you want to learn, data science related, ML, DL, you can decide that one. Okay, understood everyone? Why this course?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay, then now the next one. Any language you learn, any language, first of all, okay, for example, if you want to learn English, okay, if you want to learn English or if you want to talk in English, okay, the basics what you require, vocabulary is required, right? Some, okay, some words are required. If you know those words, after that we can frame the sentence, we can, okay, deliver. Same like this for my programming language also. If you want to learn any programming language, you can take it. They are having some reserved words. You can treat those are like a vocabulary to learn that particular language. Okay, here also to learn Python, Python also having some set of keywords you can say, or reserved words you can say. Those keywords and reserved words, okay, doing some specific work in your Python programming language. So that before learn Python, okay, what kind of reserved words we have in our Python programming language, what kind of functionality it is going to handle in our Python programming language, what kind of functionality it is going to handle, that is our next class discussion. Okay, but for now, okay, what kind of, how many reserved words are there? Okay, just spell the, okay, that particular word. After that, you can come to know what is the purpose of that particular reserved word. Understood? So that in Python, there has multiple reserved words are there. Okay, you can spell out those reserved words. Just remember each and every reserved word, why, where we are going to use all these things as part of our course we are going to discuss. As part of our course we are going to discuss. Now tell me some of the reserved words. If you know C language, If you know Java, okay, basic some reserved words are there. Anyone knows? Anyone knows? Simple.
Like int, sir, it is int input return for,
Yes. Okay.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. First, let's go with the conditions. Okay. Let's go with the conditions. Simply, you can remember. Let's go with the conditions. Tell me.
Else
If
if
else if
If it is like, okay, if it is true, then the time do this operation, else do this operation like that or not. So if you want to write the conditions, we have a specific reserved words also there. Okay, one is like if, okay, one condition, two conditions if
else
you want, else, if you want, okay,
and if
multiple nested conditions, that
nested
else is there. Okay, else if other programming languages, equivalent functionality you can handle in Python using else. Done? Okay, next one. Next one. Okay, come on.
iterative
Loopings. Okay, loops
loop
related. Loops
for
related
loop
keywords
while
you can tell. Okay, in the C programming language, you only can take it. Okay, one is like for loop. Next one is like
while
while. Next one is like while you can say. Yes or no? These are like looping. You can iterate. If you want to execute a set of statements multiple times, then that time you can use this one or not. At the same time, if you want to break it, you can break. If you want to continue,
continue
you can continue or not. What is the functionality? We'll see that one later. Yes, no, everyone. Okay. You can easily remember or not. These are related to looping. Looping. The next one. Come on. I want to write some statements. For example, I want to write some statements which is related to some functionality. Functionality
while
we can write in C programming language or CPP, you can take it. If you want to write some functionality, you have to write some set of statements. Okay, where you can write those statements and everything in the functions or not. So you need to define a function
while
in Python. Def is the keyword.
keyword
Def is the keyword. Okay, you can return some functionality, some value from that particular function. I can say like a return. See, at this moment, just spell out the keywords in the classes. Each and every topic we are going to cover some, okay, that related keywords. End of our sessions, whatever the keywords we have, okay, each and every keyword functionality you can come to know. Got my point? Okay, def and return. The next one is like yield generator functions. Also you can write it. That one we can say like a which keyword, yield keyword you can use it. The next one is like no statements,
pass
nothing, empty. If you want, then the time you can go with the pass. If the function is not having the name, that kind of functions we can say like a anonymous functions, no name functions. Okay, that one we can say in Python
lambda
lambda functions also. Understood? Functions related keywords, okay. Functions related keywords, okay. Okay, na? Okay then. The next one, multiple functions are there working for the same cause. Working for the same cause. For example, okay, withdraw one operation, deposit one operation, and the next one is like transfer funds one to one account to another account. These all are related to what? One account related operations or not. If multiple functions work for the same cause, don't write that functions outside. Can you keep all these functions in a single entity? That entity name is called as a class.
class
Got my point? That is our oops discussion. We are going to, we'll see that one at the time of oops. But now, okay, our discussion is not like a deep dive. It is a kind of, okay, what kind of keywords we are going to use. That is our discussion, right? So if you want to create a class, we have the keyword called as what? Class is the keyword. The keyword name is like what? Class only. Okay. Okay, now the next one. You return some code. Sometimes your code, okay, causes some issue. It's not working as expected. Okay, because of that particular issue, the entire application is going to break. There may be chance, yes or no. I don't want to make my application is like break anytime. So you have to handle that particular errors and everything effectively or not, yes or no. Because of your one line code, the entire 1 lakh lines of code application should not break any time or not, yes no. Got my point? So you have to handle that particular code, okay, that particular errors you can say effectively or not. For that purpose, okay, we have some keywords are there to handle that exceptions. Those keywords I can say like a, okay, by using a try, okay. The next one is like expect. The next one is like, okay, finally. The next one is like rise
Yes.
for one exception. Okay, try, expect, and finally. By using this, I can handle my exceptions, okay, effectively, and it is not causing any issue, okay, to work remaining functionalities and everything as expected. Got my point, everyone? Come on, all are okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. The next one is like, if you want to store the data, I need some variable. What is the variable? We'll see that one. The variable scope, it is like a global variable. Can anyone use it? Can anyone use it? It is like a non-local variable. It is like a non-local variable. Global or non-local. These two are like a keywords which represents the scope of your variable. Which represents the scope of your variable. Understood? The next one is like, I need some value, but that is somewhere else. Okay, that is somewhere. For example, I need something from you. I need something from you. First thing is like, if I need something from you, that is my requirement. Okay, if I ask, first of all, you are ready to give it, then only, right? I can get it from you. Yes or no? If you not ready, then the time, if I ask also, there is no use or not. Yes or no? I required something from you. Here also same. One Python file is expecting some values from another Python file. Okay, that concept we can say like a module concept. For, for that purpose, we are going to use some of the keywords called as import is like one keyword, from is like one keyword. The next one is like alias names. If you want to give, you can go with the as keyword. Understood? Get the values, get the functions, get the classes from one Python file to another Python file. Then you can go with the import, from, as. These are the keywords we are going to use it. Understood? Okay, the next one is like, there has Boolean values to represent. We have a predefined values called as a true. The next
False.
like false. The next no value to represent. The value is like
Mm,
none. No value representation. The value is like what? None. Okay. The next one is like some of the logical operator, okay, logical operation, okay, logical operators, I mean, logical operators, related keywords are there. Tell me, logical operators, and,
and or next.
and, or,
Mm,
okay, and not also there,
not out.
not. Understood? The next one, we have membership operator also there. Membership means very simple. We have
Is
group. We have a group. You are in that group or not? If you are in that group, you are a member. So how you can find you are in that group or not means, okay, you are in that group or not. We have one more keyword is what? In. Okay, you are in that particular group or not. Okay, this is like a membership operator. Okay, in and in means, okay, there are not there. In, the person in that group, person not in that group, like that you can. In, not in also you can. Okay, if you want to delete some value, okay, requirement will see we have one predefined keyword is there.
Done.
That is what? Del is the keyword. Del is the keyword. The next one is like, while writing the test cases, I want to check the conditions. For that purpose, we are going to use one keyword called as a assert is the keyword. Assert is the keyword. The next one, to handle asynchronous operations, we have async and await keywords are there. We have async and await keywords are there. These are the keywords most of the times we are going to use in Python. These all we can say like a reserved words in Python. Why you can say like a reserved means these are reserved for that particular functionality. No one can replace that one. This guy is reserved for that particular functionality. You should have to use that particular keyword only to get that functionality. Understood everyone? Is it okay everyone? Okay, see that at this moment, just I'm expecting from you just read that one. That's it. Okay, don't think more about what is the purpose and everything. If you know, that is well and good. Okay, if you don't know, also no problem at all. Why? Because that is only our next classes. Okay, our discussion is about this one only at the time of after 3 months. Okay, no problem at all. Each and every keyword you can come to know the purpose and everything. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, then for today, I can stop the session. Tomorrow onwards, okay, directly we can go into our actual discussion. So today, can you do one thing? In your missions, just install the Python software. Python software. It is like say, open source software. Simply go to the Google and write download Python. That's it. Download Python. The first, okay, search item only the python.org. This is the official website of our Python. Okay, now go to the downloads, download Python. Okay, this is the latest version 3.13. Just you can download it and you can install it. How to use it, we'll see in the next session. Okay. Tomorrow our discussion is like, okay, history, okay, of the Python, and I'm going to tell you how to set up environment in your missions to write your first Python program. Okay, simple. In any mission there is no requirement. Okay, that means mission level, okay, configuration level. Any mission you can use it, you can install the Python. There is no specific requirement this much GB, okay, this much RAM is required, this much space is required, hard disk is required. That kind of requirement is not there. Configuration can be anything. Okay, just you can install your Python software. To install your Python software, no problem at all, no configuration, nothing. Okay, any questions so far?
సార్
Yep.
సార్ ఈ క్లాస్ 8కి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుందా మళ్ళా?
Again,
అంటే అంటే 8 PM కి ముందు స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి ఉండేది కదా?
8 PM batch we included here only. We are going to
సార్
8 PM batch. We are going to include into 9 PM batch.
ఓకే సార్.
Okay. Okay. Those
Okay,
people join after 1 week.
ఓకే సార్.
Any other questions, anyone? No? Okay, then we can wrap the session for now. We'll continue the one things in the next
Sir,
session.
one
Go ahead.
sir, do you have any like batch is started for UI full stack?
Yeah, we have UI full stack, but that is weekend batch.
Weekend only, like it will cover from basic HTML to
Yeah,
all.
everything we are going to cover. So already
So
one
weekend,
class completed. You can drop a mail. We are going to share you that what I can say, that video.
it will cover like if anybody wants, so somebody like, let's say, I want React JS or otherwise I want Angular or Vue.
That's what.
So
HTML, CSS, JavaScript up to common. Okay, after that you
okay,
can choose React or Angular or Vue, your wish.
sir, what about TypeScript, sir?
TypeScript we are going to teach as part of JavaScript only.
JavaScript only.
Yes.
Okay, only like Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah,
The
Saturday
class.
and Sunday 2 hours, 2 hours.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yep. Any other questions, anyone? No? Okay then.
Sir,
Yeah.
this class, how many days a week, sir? Will it be all the 7 days in
Sorry,
general,
sorry,
sir?
I didn't get you.
Sorry, sir.
I didn't get your question. Can you repeat again, please?
Like,
Duration
will it
of
be
this co
all 7 days a week, or is it only for
Yeah,
6 days?
it's like 5 days. Okay, it's not like 7 days. Okay,
Okay, okay,
Monday to
sir.
Friday.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Monday to Friday, 9 to
Yes.
10 p.m.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
sir, one
Thank
more
you, sir.
doubt.
Yeah.
So I'm new to Python. I know already Java, so I want to learn Python. So in Java, like we have frameworks, right? Spring Boot, Advanced Java, like
Yes.
all
Yes.
those good things in Python also will we have like Django framework
Yeah.
and also,
Django,
right?
Flask, and Fast API. We are going to discuss three also.
All those frameworks also we are
Oh,
going to
yes.
discuss here.
Yes. Yes. You can go through the content. Okay. Here is the content. Okay. Let me open that website. You can go to this. You can go to schedule. Here to view the content. Okay. Just you can go here for Python. The next one is like advanced to Python. The web frameworks we are going to discuss like Django, Flask, Fast API, and DB connections, data visualization, numerical Python, and basic introduction of machine learning, deep learning, and one more. That is it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Okay then. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining. We'll continue to remain things in the next session. Bye.